What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here, and we are back for another figure unboxing slash review of the Good Smile Nendoroid of Risotto Nero from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden Wind. If you guys did not know already, if you're not a returning viewer slash subscriber to the channel, you guys know that I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's one of my favorite animes, and I gotta get all the Nendoroids, all the figures, everything I can get of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because I just love it that much. Araki has created such a great anime, such a great series within the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series. So I gotta say, I highly praise it. And you guys know that I gotta get every single Nendoroid of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because there's not many. I already got the expensive ones, even though they're re-releasing some of them. But this Risotto Nero, I did get this off of a pre-order from Good Smile. I believe I pre-ordered it during the summertime. I don't know if it's available on the site right now, but I did get this from Good Smile US, the official site that actually produces Nendoroids. So I got this bad boy for about 50 to 60 bucks. Hopefully I'll put some type of receipt or some type of price in this video somewhere, but I got this for about $50 to $60, and I gotta say that I am pretty pleased with this. The one discrepancy that I do have with this actual character, well, the figure, is the fact that we got a Risotto Nero before a Joseph Joestar, an old man Joseph, a young Joseph Joestar, a Jonathan Joestar. We got this before a lot of other JoJo characters that we definitely needed, but I'm not going to complain because this is a different character. This is something new. This is something different. I didn't expect that they was going to make a character from La Squadra, even though he was the best character in La Squadra. Honestly, he had one of the best fights within JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the whole series as it's animated, only up to part 5 right now. So I gotta say, having Risotto Nero as an Nendoroid right here, I gotta say that I'm kind of ecstatic with it, especially since I pre-ordered this from Good Smile. I got the pre-order bonus, so we will be looking into this and we'll be looking into the figure. Before we do that, I gotta say shout out to my Patreon pledges for going ahead and financially supporting the channel and myself. I gotta say I highly appreciate what you guys are doing. I gotta say thank y'all for helping my YouTube dreams look more like a career. Then I gotta say shout out to my returning viewers, subscribers, and notification squad for all the love and support they give me. And if you're new to the channel, you like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure content, collectible content, figure content, manga content, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell. I need everybody, go ahead, hit the thumbs up on this video right now. Hit the thumbs up for your boy, especially if you thought that this fight between him and Doppio was super intense and super fire. And lastly, if you want to hit me up on all my other social media platforms, go ahead, check the links in the description. If you want your name shown at the beginning of the video like I did earlier, go ahead, pledge to the Patreon. And I need everybody, go ahead, check out the Teespring link for the cool Dark Sage merch. All my links will be in the description down below. So let's go ahead and review this bad boy right here. Now, you guys know, as usual with these reviews, I gotta show you all sides of the box, and I gotta say that I freaking love this bizarre packaging that Good Smile actually does. Right here, you can actually see on the box that it has a little bit of the kanji symbols from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I think is a really neat touch on these Nendoroid boxes, because other Nendoroid boxes, from what I've seen, don't really have details like that. So I gotta say it's pretty dope. You can kind of see it right here, but I know the box, like the glare from it, it's kind of killing it right now. But as you can see right here, we have in the package Risotto Nero. We have his stand ability, which isn't that big actually in the actual show. It's really tiny. It's really small. And then let's go ahead and look at all sides of the box. Right here is the left, well, the right side of the box right here. You got Risotto Nero in this cool pose, and you got him in another cool pose. You also got him when he has his hands right behind his head. At first, I thought this was him armless. Then I was like, I don't remember that, but then I realized this is Nendoroid. They're basically chibi figures, and he has his hands behind his head, so you can't see it. Right here, you can see that his stand ability is going, I guess, going to go attack Doppio, even though his stand ability works in the way of, well, his stand ability, let me first of all say that his stand ability is actually called Metallica, which is a reference to the band, obviously. And with his stand ability, he could manipulate the iron within your body and create sharp objects like scissors and razors, which created such a dope scene and dope fight between him and Doppio. Guys, I'll probably link it in the description down below if I remember. We got some more dope poses right here. We also got some detailing on the box that I really do like. I like the texturing too. We got the little Vento Aro, whatever it's called, the little button that Giorno has on his suit, and we got the stand arrow that usually if someone gets hit with it, they become a stand user if they do not die. This is number 1326 out of the Nendoroid series of all Nendoroids. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. I already cut the tape. This figure does come taped at the bottom. Oh, as you can see, it's ripping a little bit, but I don't plan to resell this. I plan to keep this in the collection. Right here, you can see we have all this. Let's go ahead and open the bottom right here. And right here, you can see that this is everything comes with. Obviously, all Nendoroids come with instructions, but you know we're not using that because we just gonna copy the poses that's on the box, or we gonna see something creative online and we're just gonna copy that. But right here, I like the red. I like the little red the red packaging right here too. That's in the box. Actually matches with his eyes right here. Right here, this is everything that you actually get in the box. Right here, you get character, the figure right here himself. You get the stand Metallica. You get 2 versions of it. You get some different arm poses, the different arm poses that you're probably going to use to actually put his hands hands behind his head. Then you get 2 more face plates. Him with a little frown on his face, and him with an action pose face, and him with just a still face where he's trying to like analyze, because he is an assassin, part of the little squadron, going after Diavolo, the head of Passione. And right here you can see that you about to get a little closer look to this. I hate when that happens, but right here you can see that it is wrapped up in plastic. Let's go ahead and take this bad boy out. Ooh, I dropped a piece. Wait a second. Alright guys, so now that I got the piece, let's go ahead and take this off. As usual with Nendoroids, they do come with this little plastic wrapping on it. Let's go ahead and take that off real quick. Very easy way to take it off. And as usual with Nendoroid, you could split the head like this, decapitate my boy right here. And right here you have the character of Risotto Nero. I gotta say, I really do like this, especially with the effects of the little balls that hang. I don't like the way that sounds, but the little balls that actually hang from his little thing that spell out his name, Risotto, all across. I believe his name is a reference to a rice dish from Italy. I think it's an Italian rice dish. My bad for shaking the camera, but I really like the figure right here. Ooh, and I like the fact that this means that his cape is posable, so you can have it in like an action pose. And he has his hands behind his head, which I think is super dope. Obviously, I can't do it with this, but right here, he got my little plaid on. He got the little drip. He don't have to be shirtless like this, though, but he got the drip. He got somewhat of the drip. Ooh, this figure right here, you got some no articulation in this leg at all. But you do, the foot came off so easily, guys. But you do have some articulation within the left foot. There is no other foot plating that you got. I mean, there is no other leg that you can actually replace with this, so you can only bend his foot with this, so be careful with the poses that you really do with it. We also have a close-up of this face right here where he is in like some action pose, like he's basically screaming, or he's in pain, or he's trying to create an action when he's going against Doppio. I really do like the details on this. It looks very anime-esque, and I do love when my figures look anime-esque, like they're straight from the anime but in 3D form. I really like the detailing on this. Yeah, this looks pretty dope on him right here. This is a pretty dope look on it. The one discrepancy that I do have so far, from what I can see, maybe this is a problem because of the face plates, I don't know, but his hood right here, it doesn't, like when you're removing it and putting it back on, it doesn't actually snap all the way back in, which I guess if you don't want to try and tear it up trying to get it off, but still it doesn't snap all the way. So I guess you can't really have him looking towards something else if you don't want this to look tacky. But right here, it doesn't really snap all the way. Even if you push it in a little more, it doesn't snap back in or anything like that. And here we have the third faceplate right here, which he looks really, really concerned. He's probably wondering how Doppio could read all of his movements before he actually makes them, or he's predicting all his movements. This basically looks like the face that he was creating. And I really do like this face. This kind of looks like a little pouty face from a cute anime character, but Risotto is not cute at all, especially the way that he was doing Doppio in the anime. But this looks dope. This looks pretty dope. Let's go ahead and test out some of his arms, because he only has a few arms. Well, not arms, but he only has a few hands right here where you can see him actually holding hands. We're not going to replace every single one of his hands, because obviously the video will be longer. But right here, you can see that he has articulation right here, and also right here. Oh, it's a little stiff. Gotta work it out some, but he does have a little articulation right here. Yes, I still have his foot off because I never put it back on once I got it out, but you can see that this is a pretty dope Nendoroid right here. Kind of plainish compared to all the other ones, but let's get a closer look at his Metallica stand. Right here is the 2 stand pieces that actually come with the figure right here. Like I said, these actually look dope, even though they weren't that big within the anime. Like, they wasn't, like, size-wise, they weren't that big. This still kind of creates up for a little cool effect, especially since I'm pretty sure they come with their own stand. Oh, crap. Especially since they probably come with their own stand where it probably creates a little floating effect. I kind of like the way that this is a little bit translucent. You can kind of see through it just a tiny bit. I think that that's pretty dope right there. As usual, guys, this figure does come with a base stand, just like all Nendoroids do. And I gotta praise GoodSmile for doing that, because you'd be surprised what figure companies don't actually include a base stand with the figures that definitely need it. But right here, it comes super taped up. It comes more taped up than usual from my experience. But right here, it comes a little more taped up. I guess they're trying to create a more reusable type of plastic right here. Right here, you get one stand for the actual character himself. You get two of these versions right here, so you can stick this in the back of Metallica, his stand, the little silver things. You get an extra neck piece right here. You get the base stand itself. I also can't forget the extra arm pieces that it comes with. Basically, if you want to put him in that pose where he has his hands behind his head, I think that's pretty dope. Doesn't really create for too much posing, like too many cool poses with these. I believe it's probably just necessary for that pose right there. And you guys know that I can't forget the bonus item that actually comes with the figure. Now, I believe this bonus item is of his stand coming out of his foot when Doppio chopped his foot off with the scissors that he created from Doppio's throat right here. And right here, as we remove it, you see that this comes with the bonus item. You can only get the bonus item through pre-order unless you're going through the secondhand market to get it. But, well, as far as I know, right here it comes up really wrapped up really well. Let me see if I can remove this. All right, guys, now after opening it up and unraveling it, right here you get a little tiny foot piece right here with his stand coming out. And I gotta say that I don't say this on the channel much, guys. I'm telling y'all that right now. But he kind of looking a little cute. This little Metallica stand part does look a little cute, even though it's coming out of his bloody decapitated foot when Doppio cut it off, even though he reattached it himself later on within that fight. But this actually looks kind of dope. This actually looks pretty cool. You guys let me know how you feel about this bonus item in the comments down below. Now, if we had a Doppio Nendoroid, this would be cool to put in like a little action type scene and remove one of his foots, even though one of his foots, actually, it's the right foot that I believe got cut off. So it's weird that that right foot easily came off just like that. So probably that's why it came off so easily, because his right foot in the anime did come off, and he did. And this is the first time you actually see the Metallica stand actually have a form. But let's go ahead and get some dope poses with this Nendoroid right now. Alright guys, so now it's time for me to give you my final thoughts of the Risotto Nero Nendoroid from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I gotta say, overall, I like the figure. I'm not too in love with it. Now, the one thing I do like about this figure is that it does come with these actual bendable arms, that like the arms are already bent, like they're not posable at all, like these hands right here, well, these arms right here. The downside that I do have to it though, you're not really going to use them as much unless you're doing this pose with it right here, which I do want to keep him in this pose because to me this is his signature pose from the show. I also do like the fact that it comes with his stand. Even though his stand wasn't shown that much within the anime, I do like the fact that it does come with a stand, and it comes with two versions of a stand, one where it's like 3 of them attached and one where there's 2 of them attached. Also big ups to the bonus pre-order bonus right here, which is his foot, where his foot was decapitated, well, just, you know, amputated basically by Doppio when he threw them scissors over there, and has a stand coming out. I gotta say, it's a unique bonus pre-order. Didn't really expect it, but it does call for a dope little type of posing or scene that you kind of can do with this figure right here. I gotta say, overall, I do like it. I like the face plates. The face plates, to me, are perfect for him. Right here, he has a little frowny face, well, the little concerned face. Right here, he has the action face, and right here, he has more of the mad face right here, like where he's getting ready for battle. And I gotta say that this looks super anime-ish, especially with his eyes and his eyebrows, the way that they look. I gotta say that I really do like this figure. No problems with it, but like I said, I'm not in love with the figures. The hand pieces as well, I do like them as well. Y'all probably already seen the hands within the actual, you know, dope poses that I already did with them. But besides all that, this figure is all right at best. I mean, like I said, I'm not in love with it. I would have rather had other characters, like probably some characters within Passion, like Bruno's team, or I don't know. Like I said, guys, I'm not really too in love with this figure. This figure is all right. It is a different character, but there are far more characters that need to be made from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series that I feel like should have been made before Risotto Nero, especially with all the stuff that happens within the anime. But let me know what you think about this character down below. Let me know what you think about this figure. He did have a top tier fight, but I feel like this character could have definitely came later within the line of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with Good Smile producing the Nendoroids. But like I said before, let me know what you think about the character. Let me know what you think about the fight that he was actually included in, his fight right there where he was going against Doppio. I think it was a top tier fight within JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Honestly, guys, you don't even need to know what's happening in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, you'll be a little confused, but you'll be thinking that it's intense as well. But I gotta say, thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, and don't let your view just be another number. Go ahead, voice your opinion down in the comments down below. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.